Welcome to Layer the Alchemist, where we discuss all things heavy metal and hard rock. On today's episode, I'm coming to you from a very special location. I'm out on a bike trail here in a beautiful forest in Florida, and I'm coming to you today from this location because I'm going to be talking about 5 hard rock and heavy metal songs that for me invoke images and feelings of the forest and trees and nature. I'm at the end of about a 16-mile bike ride here, so I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm a little bit worse for wear. It is summer here in Florida, so I apologize about my look here. Try to ignore me and take in the beautiful surroundings. The forest and the woods is something that's very special to me. When I was younger, my house, my yard, my backyard ended into the woods, and there was just miles and miles of woods behind where I lived. And when I was younger, I would put on my cassette Walkman and I would go for long walks in the woods listening to music. So I have very fond memories of being out in nature. So that's why I love coming out here on these bike trails, getting out into the woods, isolated in nature. It recharges my soul and my spirit, and it brings me back memories of when I was young, walking around in the woods, listening to, discovering heavy metal and music, at the same time. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick little look around the area that I am here. So hang on, I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, here's a quick little look around of what this trail looks like. This is the Marjorie Harris Carr Florida Green Trail, I think it's called. I'm not sure exactly what the name of the trail is, but it is a 14-mile long trail, paved trail that, as you can see here, and you can see where those white lines are, there's also walking paths, and there's paths for dirt bikes here. Here's my bike out here. Riding is something that I became very passionate about when the pandemic hit. It's something I took up. I love getting out here in nature. It's very calming for me. And every so many miles they have benches and stuff where you can stop at and rest. So it's just a really beautiful trail. Hang around to the end of the video here, for more video of this lovely trail. All right, we're back. Make sure you hang around to the end of the video because I took some video of me riding my bike out here on this beautiful trail, and the music underneath it is from my old band Sinister, a song called The Forest of Souls. So make sure you hang around to the end of the video for that. But let's get on to my list. All right, 5 songs that make me think of the forest and nature. Now, I did not include any black metal songs, so I thought that would be too easy. There's so many black metal songs about woods and forests in the winter and stuff like that, so I didn't include any black metal. But song number 5 for me is a death metal song, is a death metal band, or at least they were a death metal band at this point, Opeth, and the song is Forest of October from the album Orchid. This is the early phase of Opeth here, where they were still a progressive death metal band. It's got some growling vocals, some clean vocals, the riffing in it. It's a super long song with epic riffing in it. It's got parts in the song where everything stops and there's reverby acoustic guitars. And whenever I hear stuff like that, it makes me think of the forest and nature. It's just an amazing song, and there's a great line in it that I love. The memories that now rest in the forest, forever shadowing the sunrise of my heart. So number 5 for me, Forest of October by Opeth. Number 4, The Cure, the song of Forest. This is from their second album, 17 Seconds. Now, if you only know The Cure for Friday I'm in Love and Just Like Heaven, their earlier stuff was way darker. It was very moody and atmospheric, and this song is a good example of this. It's got an ominous sort of bass line that runs through it that reminds me of the Crazy Train bass line. The guitars have all kinds of echo and reverb on them. The vocals are real dramatic and moody. If the drums were like more metal drums and the guitars had a little bit more distortion on it, it could be a doom metal song. This also has a great line in it that I love. I hear her voice and start to run into the trees, into the trees. So number 4, The Cure of Forest. Number 3, from Blind Guardian, the Bard's song In the Forest. This song doesn't actually talk about forest in it. It's in the song title. But the whole feel of this song, it's a very medieval Renaissance. A bard is like it's like a medieval poet, and it's got acoustic guitars, and it just has this feel to it that really makes me think of like Tolkien and Middle Earth, and I could just picture hobbits in the Shire smoking their pipes, elves in the forest and everything. So that's why I picked this song. It really just conjures up images of roaming, a wandering bard roaming through the forest. Number 2, Songs from the Wood from Jethro Tull from the album of the same name. All right, Jethro Tull, they're a band that has a lot of folky, sort of medieval vibe to a lot of their songs. And this whole album, and this song in particular, is just great and really conjures up images of the woods and the forest for me. I love the intro of it, the layered vocals. Let me bring you songs from the wood to make you feel much better. I love the flute stuff and the tin whistle like things and just the different sounds. It's a very progressive song too, with all kinds of different changes in it, and just the album is great, man. The cover of the album, it's Ian out there in the woods. I mean, the whole album just conjures up that feeling and vibe for me of the forest and the woods. All right, number 1, it had to be this for me, The Trees by Rush from their Hemispheres album. Neil Peart, the greatest hard rock lyricist in my opinion, and the lyrics in this song are just beautiful, fantastic storytelling. I love the beginning of the song with the acoustic guitars, and there is unrest in the forest, there is trouble with the trees, for the maples want more sunlight, but the oaks ignore their pleas. And the song just builds great. The lyrics are so fantastic. You know, you can make the comparison between the trees and mankind, and I love the way the song ends with the and the trees were all kept equal by hatchet, axe, and sword. Great vocal performance from Getty. The song is just almost cinematic in its nature. Fantastic song. All right, so there you go. 5 songs that conjure up images and thoughts and feelings of the forest and trees for me. Let me know down below some songs that do the same thing for you. In the meantime, now I'm going to take the video out with some video of me on this trail and a song from my old band Sinister called The Forest of Souls.